BULLDOZA XL tank 4-foot bag that you self-fill. Fit to Box channel. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box channel I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of BULLDOZA Fightwear, and this is their XL tank bag. So it is a 4-foot, and also it is a self-fill. So as you've seen, I've used some of the filling that they have used and they have sent, and that's what you do. You can buy it with the filling. You can use your own filling if you want to, or you can use theirs. So their filling is recycled rubber. Okay, it's very firm and it's a heavy content that you're putting into here. So this is a microfiber bag. It's 4 foot, and actually you can buy it with the sacks of the rubber you can use as a filling. Okay, so prior to this they did send them with 4 sacks, 4 20k sacks. We put the 4 in, and they actually sent me an extra sack which was 20 kg. I put that in as well once it had settled, and it easily took 100 kg of their rubber filling. So that's 5 sacks, and as a result of that they're now actually selling the bag with 5 sacks instead of 4. Now what I would say to you is, once you actually pour the contents in there, you've actually put it up, and then what you'll find is after about a week the contents will have settled down a little bit and dropped down. Then take it down again, top it up with some more, and then it will be up again. And then what we've had to do, we've had to take it down 2 times probably in the last 2 or 3 weeks to fill it up again, because what you don't want is the top of the bag sort of squashing in through via these sort of straps. So what we've done is we've really done a great job of packing the top. So not only have we got in here the actual 5 sacks of rubber, 100 kg of the recycled rubber that they send, but we've also got some rags in there as well to pad out the top of this, and I think it's really worked well. So when it comes to this bag, it is a hard bag to punch. Okay, it is very firm. We've had a couple of the lads here that have said that they've gone up and tried to leather this bag as hard as they could and nearly broke their hand. Well, that's because they shouldn't just be doing that. what they should be doing is working with the bag. I would say if you're using, say, 70–80% power on this bag, that is superb. It's not really going to go anywhere because it's so heavy. You must always use hand wraps and you must always use gloves when you're hitting this, but it's not like to come up and absolutely leather it with one shot, because this is dense and really, really firm. So you will find that you definitely want to use it in the proper way. It's for people who will really know their boxing. It's a serious heavy bag. Okay, as I say, for this serious heavy bag, you do need a serious wall bracket as well, because that not only is 100 kg filling, but also once you start to punch, the G-forces of the punches will transfer into the frame. We've got really great frame here. Okay, so as you can see, it's a good looking bag. As I come up close to it, so this is actually made of microfiber and it's got a really thick lining. You can see you've got the head there, the bull's head. They do say to have the chin at sort of your height. Obviously this is much lower for me because we have to cater for lots of different height boxers here at Telford Amateur Boxing Club. You've got BULLDOZA fightwear there. You've also got on the other side another bull's head and BULLDOZA fightwear there. And then these are the actual straps, as you can see, really sturdy with lots of rivets. There's one, there is two, there's three, and there's four. And then you've also got a really sturdy zip as well. So the zip on these is really, really strong. Really great material it is, very good. Obviously you undo the zip to put the filling in, and then once the filling is in, then you can sort of seal that up. It does also come with chains. We've actually cut those chains down a little because they're a little long, and it also comes with that sort of swivel as well. So that absolutely superb. Let's just go backwards so you can see it in full effect. Yeah, it is with the rubber that we've put in, which obviously you get from BULLDOZA fightwear. It is a hard bag when it comes to punching, but we've got lots of bags here for different experiences. We've got like soft bags, we've got bags that move, we've got bigger bags, and there we've got one that is really a tough bag when it comes to punching. Not a bag that you would use for punching full power actually, but a very satisfying bag to punch. Okay, so it's made of that microfiber. Inside that is a very thick lining as well, and they've also got reinforced extra studded sections here for the straps, which really is robust. This will last a hell of a long time. For this one, which is the 4-foot bag with 5 bags, that comes in at £249.95, and if you want to have the 5-foot version, that is £294.95 with the appropriate filling. So on this bag, everything about it is sturdy, from the actual material to the straps and how they're attached to the bag, to the filling that goes inside, to the zips that are at the top, to the chain that they send as well. So what you're getting is a really heavy duty, heavy bag. It comes with the chain. You pay for the filling. Also, it has got a rock hard punch surface, so it's a different type of bag to punch. Also, as I've mentioned, it's very, very well made, a really sturdy bag. When it comes to the actual face there, they do say to have the chin of that at the chin of the person. Obviously I'm 6'4", so this is a little low for me, although because we've packed it so well, I can still punch at my chin height here and still have a good workout on this bag. But of course, what they say is that chin of that bull's head, really if that can be at your chin. We've got kids here, we've got smaller adults, and obviously we've got tall people as well. So it's a matter of us having to cater for all the people we've got. I couldn't just have all the bags to be my size. As I say, I'm 6'4". It's quite unusual when it comes to tallness, especially most people are not that height. I like the fact that they've thought about the filling as well, and let's just come on to that filling. So when it comes to the filling, they send the outer bag, they send the sacks as well. So when it arrived at my house, my wife had a bit of a shock because obviously I'd got the bag, but also these big 20 kg sacks. Now the great thing about that is I was able to transport it from my house to here much more easily than if this had been a 100 kg filled bag. That would have been much more difficult to transport. If you've got a gym where you've got stairs, then lifting a 100 kg bag would be really, really difficult, when actually, if you can take them up in 20 kg bags, much more easy. The way that you put them in, you'll have seen from the video earlier, you just pour in the contents into the top. It's very, very easy and very, very quick to do. So when it comes to filling the bag, it's not going to take you too long. Also at the top, just make sure that you pad it out with sufficient amount of clothing, old clothing or rags, so that you can sort of build that roundness at the top as well as what it gives you with the rubber inside the recycled rubber. What you don't want to do is have it recycled rubber to there and then that sort of collapse in on itself, which we saw that in the first couple of times that we sort of put it up, let it settle. As soon as it started to settle down, then what we would do is take it down, put some more stuff in, and we've had to do that twice. I think we're there or thereabouts with this bag. So obviously it's a certain type of bag for a certain type of workout. It's a heavy bag. It's also a very, very strong and sturdy bag, but it's also hard to hit. It's a really tough punch surface. I mean, BULLDOZA Fightwear, they say it's as hard as your opponent's abs. I'll tell you what, they've got to be in some shape to have some abs as hard as that. It really is a hard bag. So if you're looking for a soft bag, there's loads of soft bags out there. If you're looking for a hard bag that's not going to move about too much because of the weight of it, then this would be a great bag for you. What I would say is it might be a bit too firm for some people. So when you're picking a heavy bag, it's good to be informed and good to know what sort of bag that you are getting. I've already mentioned about the substantial bracket. You can't put this on like one of these £50 brackets that you'd get from Argos or something. You literally have got to make sure that that bracket can support the weight of not only the bag, but the bag and all the forces that it gets when someone is hitting it. Also, it's not really for massive power shots. And if you are going to do massive power shots on it, then obviously you must be wearing hand wraps and some good gloves to support your wrists and also your hands. But bear in mind that it takes time to settle, okay? This is a bag that sort of over a few weeks, it will become perfect. It's not a bag that is perfect on day one. That settling process is really good actually, because it fills out the bottom and then you add some more. You're going to need some big blokes or even women to keep lifting it off so you can fill it and then lift it back on. But it wasn't that much of a big deal to us. I was able to do it with one other person. He's a strong lad, but he lifted it, I clipped it off, we put the stuff in, he lifted it, we clipped it back on, and that was it. So very impressed with this bag from BULLDOZA Fightwear. I really do like the fact that they not only do the outside of the bag, which is super quality, but they also do the filling. We've got some bags here that are just purely filled with rags, and you can do that with this if you didn't want to buy the filling that they supply. But if you wanted to try their filling, I do think it is good. Yeah, it's tough, yeah, it's a hard filling, but if that's what you're looking for in a punch bag, then it is good filling that you do get from them. You can pick to buy the extra sacks. So if you've got some other punch bags that need a little bit of topping up, you can get in contact with them and buy a sack of their very firm, heavy recycled rubber. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.